And speaking of World Cup 2014, it's day 4 as teams from Switzerland and France each came away with a win. Switzerland scored late in the second half to beat out Ecuador with a 2-1 victory, while France beat Honduras 3-0 after a nearly scoreless first half. A match between Argentina and Bosnia-Herzegovina is now being played, and we're going to go live now to CCTV's Joel Richard in Rio for more on the action. Joel, what a lucky man you are tonight.
Evening, Susan. Well, I have to say it's a fantastic atmosphere here. Thousands, around 10, maybe 11,000 Argentine supporters, those who were unable to make it to the stadium, because inside the Maracanã, the iconic stadium here in Rio, it really seems like a sensational atmosphere, even though the game isn't quite living up to its billing. Argentina, at the moment, just 1 goal ahead of Bosnia and Herzegovina, and that was from an own goal. So Argentina, so much expectation of what with Leo Messi and Argentina making their debut, one of the strong contenders for this World Cup, but at the moment then just the 1 goal lead on Bosnia and Herzegovina. The Bosnians are a fascinating story. Over half of the team were child refugees from the civil war in their country, and many of the players who are playing today were heavily involved in raising funds for the floods that happened there very recently. And it's those kind of social stories that go hand in hand with sport and with football that here in Brazil really have fallen to the wayside in the media glare because of just what's going on with the World Cup. You mentioned the Switzerland game there, last minute, very dramatic winner for the Swiss, giving them a good opportunity now to qualify, and also in the French game against Honduras, they won 3-0. But it was the first use of the technology to define whether the ball had gone over the line or not. The first time it's been used here, used to great effect. Slight confusion at first when it was used because the ball bouncing off the post, but nonetheless, good to see that being used then. This then rounds off day 4 then in the World Cup, and tomorrow though a big game with Germany and Portugal. So much more to come, but as you said, a fantastic atmosphere here, Susan, and I'll throw it back to you now in the studio.
All right, Joel, thank you so much. It looks like great fun. We're all envious. We would love to be there. Thank you for that.